MTN SME Hub. Link to growth. Link to success. Link to the ultimate resource for business advice and insights.
Welcome back to the Big Small Business Show. In studio with us today, we've got Pippa Hauptfleisch. She is the founder of Pippa's Food. We've been talking about something that I speak to a lot of entrepreneurs about, which is bringing in a partner. And we're having a discussion now about whether we, as in Pippa, should bring in a partner, not if so how. But in the clip, you spoke about 3 different divisions and that you thought she should get involved with one of the 3. Do you want to expand on that a bit?
Yes, so the catering would be that's my main focus, and that's what I've built for the last 12 years.
Right.
And then the second, where I think where she would fit in would be on the decor and hiring side, which is it's become a very large part of my business, but I think there's a lot of room for us to grow there, to offer full turnkey event services.
Okay. So, and the 2 work together, the catering and... They do. So is it easy from a financial perspective to split that?
Yes, it would be. Easy.
So let me put it to you in another way. If I were having an event, I'd be hiring decor and things, right? And I'd also do catering. Would you give me 1 invoice or 2 invoices?
So currently you'd receive 1, but going forward it would be 2.
I mean, that would have to happen.
But my invoices are all line itemized. So I have the catering section, staffing section, and then your decor and hiring section.
Okay. So do you know what you're looking for in a partner? If you were looking for a partner, forget her for a moment. If somebody had to say to you, what are you looking for in a business partner? How would you answer that?
I think I'd say very similar. I'd be looking for someone with similar values to me.
Yeah. Good.
With a similar work ethic to me. Which is really important. When it comes to catering, you have to have a strong work ethic.
Yes.
And someone driven and with drive and with vision. I think it's important.
And from her perspective, now I'm going to flip the switch, so to speak. And from her perspective, what is the value proposition for her? Why would it be a good idea for her to become a partner? Because there's also risk in becoming a partner. There's reward, but there's also risk. So what's in it for her?
Well, I think it would be joining a business that has grown. Mm-hmm. There's definitely been growth. We've been around for 12 years.
Right, so it's established.
We're established. And I think it would offer her the opportunity to become more successful. Mm-hmm. And build something of her own. And
would you want her to pay for that equity, or would it be from sweat? How are you thinking about?
That's really what I was asking you, because I'm not quite sure on how the dynamics of that would work.
So is the business profitable?
It is profitable.
It is profitable. Okay. So if you give her the equity, she would effectively be gaining value immediately.
Probably. I mean, as I said, the decor and hiring it's a smaller part of the business, maybe 20%. I'd have to look at my annual turnover and do a breakdown. So it's definitely a smaller part.
Yes.
But there's potential to grow it significantly.
And would she earn the same amount as she's earning now? Would she earn less? Would she earn more?
Again, those are questions I'm not quite sure of, and how we would work it. Would she still be managing the catering side as well, or would she would we need to look at getting a new manager for the catering side, and she'll solely focus on the decor and hiring division?
And how many staff do you have in total in the business?
6.
6. And are they currently working for one business, or have you got different
No,
PTYs?
just for one.
It's for one. Okay. All right. So that would obviously that would have to also think about the split. And then obviously my guess is that you've got one accountant doing for one set of books and one of everything, right?
So we'd have to split all of that, which also becomes another expense.
Yes, exactly. That's where I'm sort of leading you down the garden path. But you're on to me here. And what happens if she came and she said she wanted to take the business in a different direction? She thought that there was a different opportunity to take the business in a different way. How would you? What's going on when I say that in you?
I'm so set in my ways, and I think she's realized that. Mm-hmm. But I've learned to actually start trusting her, and yeah, she comes with a new perspective because she is 10 years my junior. So it brings in a new fresh set of eyes. So I'd have to probably listen to her and take it into consideration.
If I asked you what your 3 biggest concerns are for partnering and 3 biggest concerns for not partnering, what would they be? You can do 2 of each.
Oh, thank you.
I'm so kind.
So for partnering, it would be losing control, which is quite difficult for me because I'm a bit of a control freak. The second one would be possibly having to buy her out at a later stage. And I think that was one of my biggest concerns is, should she get married and want to move to Cape Town or overseas, and suddenly I need to buy her out and the business has grown even more. And now it's a big lump sum that I'm going to have to pay out. That's another concern.
Mm-hmm. 2 positives.
2 positives.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully the opportunity to grow my business, as I said. And ultimately for me, I need to be able to spend a little bit more time with my family.
Okay, Pippa, I think I've got enough. And when we come back, I'm going to have some words of advice for Pippa. Stay tuned.
MTN SME Hub, link to business success.